Hey everybody, what's happening? Shadowkiss, welcome back to more Feeding Frenzy 2 Shipwreck Showdown. Last time we passed through the Queen Triggerfish levels. Now we are on the Anglerfish levels, and this is going to be a slight issue. I really don't like these particular levels. Not because they're bad or anything, but because of the main gimmick with the later levels. Anyway, this one first introduces jellyfish, which can be used or which stun any fish on contact. These include yourself, of course, so try not to touch them. However, if you can lure an enemy into them, a la like that, it can make for an easy escape. You can also kind of use a suction to pull them into other enemies, which is also a pretty nice tactic. It takes a serious gamer to play this game. So, before I started recording, I was playing a bit of Feeding Frenzy, or not Feeding Frenzy, Final Fantasy VI, and God, that is a dark game, even by Final Fantasy standards. And I love it. That is by far one of my favorite games. And you know the sad thing? I've never gotten past the first half of the game. Even on a file that was already on the original version that I played, which was the NES or SNES version, which for Americans was Final Fantasy III. But I never got past the first half of the game. Even when, on that copy that I got for the SNES, there were already two files, one of which was right at the halfway point. But I never got past that final area. If and when I ever manage to beat the game and learn things about it, who knows, maybe you'll see it on my channel. In time, a big project like that would take a lot of planning and effort to do. Anyway, we beat the first level of we beat an old friend. That actually sounded terrible. Not quite what I meant. Delving deeper. For now, we got leopard sharks in this level, but it's also telling you that you can use jellyfish to your advantage by leading enemies through it. We got minnows for this level. These were actually in the original Feeding Frenzy game. They were the typical bottom prey that you always had to catch. And by always, I mean always. There was never a point where you weren't going after minnows. The second game really has changed up a lot, but of course, this was made years ago.
Super Frenzy.
Okay, well maybe not that long ago.
Mega Frenzy.
I don't know what would be considered new anymore. I'm just this innocent, small... I don't know. I don't think I'm big... okay, I had no idea where I was going with that, I'm sorry. Oh. Whooey. Nope, big guy's coming for me now. Two big guys are coming for me now. I think I'm gonna die soon. Unless I can grow up pretty fast.
Mega Frenzy.
Yoink. You can touch a foe's mouth when they are paralyzed, but I suggest not doing it because it is rather a risky thing to do. Because as you have seen, they don't stay stunned for long.
Mega Frenzy.
And now we can just devour a lot of them. I think I just saw a black pearl. Sometimes clams, or oysters, or whatever you want to call them, can spawn black pearls instead of normal pearls. These will give you a oh, you just saw one right in the corner there. It will give you a massive size increase. Almost on par with the minnow, or with the gold minnows. You know, I do not think that was quite normal. Yeah, that was nowhere near normal, but that was hilarious looking. I haven't seen that happen before. Welcome to the main gimmick of the anglerfish stage. It's... oh, hit my microphone. Darkness. When you already... see, when you already have such a small view of the screen to begin with, it doesn't help. Luckily, there are various things that can help you increase your light, like plankton. But even then, as you see, my light was already increasing or decreasing rather rapidly. There are also light bulbs, which will increase your light to maximum instantly. However, again, that doesn't last long. Also, does it really look like we should be able to be swallowed whole by any of these fish? But yeah, now we're small, and that pretty much makes it too risky to be planktoning. We can now go after the medium fish, but again, more big things spawn, and this darkness is not going to help us see any of them. Oh there! Let me just bite you in the butt. Oh, holy carp! Yes, that was an intentional pun. Because fish. Okay, now we're relatively free to eat because there's no leopard sharks on this level, I think. No perfect bonus. Die. Well, we already made a 3-point profit, or 2 life profit on that level anyway. We heard that fun fact already, get something new. Welcome to the bonus stage. Midnight snack. We have to eat 33 minnow and 7 plankton. Except for one issue. Oh wait, these are the minnow. Okay. We still have no light for this, except for the 7 plankton that will spawn. No, you're limited to 7. So try not to eat all the plankton before you eat all the fish.
Super Frenzy.
Okay, now we can eat the plankton. At least we could if it would respawn, at least. And that's the end of that. What's happening, Blob? Okay, next. Taste of snack. You guys can pause and read this if you want. It's definitely not an anglerfish, considering we're playing an anglerfish now. Very similar, but definitely not. Kind of odd.
Eating Frenzy. Double Frenzy.
Oh crap.
Triple Frenzy.
No. Jellyfish are nothing more than a hazard. They don't eat anything. Also, it's a surprise that these fish that normally couldn't survive jellyfish are surviving jellyfish. But hey, video game logic. Also, it really doesn't look like we should have room in our stomachs for those red snappers, but again, look at those logics.
Mega Frenzy.
It's very hard to tell what some fish are. Like, I don't even know what these little yellow guys are.
Super Frenzy.
Crap! Again, I hate the darkness, just for that reason.
Eating Frenzy.
I did not see him. We already have such a small playing area. I'm just complaining, I'm sorry. I need to have my ranch sometime. Sound like I said ranch.
Super Frenzy.
You can see the anglerfish swallow, but you
Mega Frenzy.
the food barely goes anywhere. The mouth is clearly... I'm nitpicking
Frenzy.
on a fish's mouth. Why?
Mega Frenzy.
Okay, now I can just eat everything.
Mega Frenzy.
Get in my belly! Hey, look at that, it's the spoopy boy! There goes the spoopy boy! Very much resembles an anglerfish. Bit strange. Anyway, I think that's enough for this episode. Next time on Feeding Frenzy 2, Shipwreck Showdown, we're going to be playing as Pompano, or a Pompano, which is the exact thing we were just trying to avoid eating last time. Spider-Man has become a fish. I'll see you guys then. Shadicus signing out.